Hey everyone, my name is Marshall Mind, bringing you a brand new video after what has been a very needed break. The last video that I posted was in May, so I've been gone a good 6 months, but it was for a good reason, a very good reason, and I'm really not gonna get into that right now because we have something much more important to talk about. I'm sure a lot of you already know this by now, but EA Sports UFC 2 has been officially announced, and if you haven't seen the trailer, I'm gonna put a link to that below. Check it out. It's gonna give you a pretty good idea of what the developers had in mind for the second game. Also today, a lot of information was released about exactly what we should expect from the second game, and I'm gonna take a little bit of time to go through it with you guys and kind of digest some of this information. I'm also going to leave a link to the complete feature set below. Check it out if you want to do a little bit of reading. But let's get to it. Now, the first bit of information that we got was in connection to the knockout physics system. In EA Sports UFC 1, a lot of people complained about the knockouts. They didn't look realistic. A lot of them were over-exaggerated and just not believable. Well, this time around, we're getting a physics-driven knockout system. Every knockout is going to feel different. Now, depending on what the fighter is doing when he got knocked out, it's going to feel very believable. It's not going to look like a set of animations just playing out. It's going to be authentic and responsive, and each knockout is going to be different. So that's really something to look forward to. The next information was about the submission system. Now, we haven't really seen it yet, so we can't really know exactly how different it's going to be, but the big thing here is that we're going to be able to perform standing submissions. That really opens up a lot of ways to win, especially if you're good at a submission system. You won't have to get your opponent to the ground before locking in a submission. You can do it while standing. Now, personally, I'm not too big on submissions, but if you are, this is a very big addition to the game for you. The next information is about the grappling system. Now, I know a lot more about the grappling system and what specific changes they made to it, but I can't talk about it just yet. All I can say is that you will not be disappointed. If you thought the grappling system in EA Sports UFC 1 was way too limited, I guarantee you will love what these developers have done this time around. They put a lot of time and hard work into this one, guys. Believe me, I know, and you will be impressed. Now, as soon as I'm able to talk about it, you will definitely be the first to know. Now, let's move on to my favorite addition to the game. There's a lot of emphasis on defense in EA Sports UFC 2, definitely. In the first game, it was all about aggression, okay? Constantly moving forward, throwing combinations, overwhelming your opponent, and part of the reason why that worked, at least against a lot of players, was because of a lack of defensive options. Don't get me wrong, the block was ridiculous, and you could run pretty effectively in EA Sports UFC 1, but the fact is that we needed more. Better head movement, better stopping power, better damage system, better footwork, better side steps, and we are getting all of that in this game. Personally, I'm really excited about this aspect of the game, and I cannot wait to see just how effective the defense in this game is gonna be. Moving on, let's talk about graphical fidelity and animations. If you don't know by now, I am a junkie for animations and fighter likeness. In my opinion, you can balance the game all you want, but if I pick up Jose Aldo and it does not feel like Jose Aldo to me, I don't like the game, okay? If he doesn't stand like Aldo, strike like Aldo, move like Aldo, then there's something wrong, there's something off, there's something not right. Before EA Sports UFC was dropped, I must have made like 10 videos talking about leg kicks. I was obsessed with it, okay? And how they have to look good. So that pretty much demonstrates just how important good animations and good fighter likeness means to me. So when I read that they've captured over 1,000 fighting and signature animations, that makes me very happy, okay? Because that means that Conor McGregor is gonna feel just like Conor McGregor, and for the offline player base, that's a massive success. One more success is the roster. oh my goodness, it is huge. I've seen the full roster, and even though I can't tell you guys every single fighter that made it in the game, what I can say is that it is going to be the biggest roster in any mixed martial arts game ever. It's that simple. From legends to current fighters, you will be impressed. Just wait and just watch. You will love this one. Next, let's talk about the career mode. Now, we don't really know much about the career mode just yet, except that we're gonna have training camps, take your fighter through the Ultimate Fighter and trying to win the belt. But the biggest piece of information is that for the first time, you will be able to create a female fighter and take that female fighter through the career mode. That is huge, okay? That is huge. That alone makes the career mode much more interesting, and you better believe I'm going to be bringing you guys some banging career mode videos with both male and female fighters. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is going through the career mode as myself in the featherweight division and as my girlfriend in the strawweight division. I don't know if that sounds like a good idea to you guys. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see, and if it's not, I'll figure something out. But I promise you guys, I'm going to be having a lot of fun with this one. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. There's going to be a UFC Ultimate Team mode, and I'll be honest, I don't know much about this. I know what it is, I know what it means, but I've never played a mode like this in any EA Sports game title, and they're introducing that to an MMA game, which is surprising because mixed martial arts isn't exactly a team sport, but that gets me curious, okay? It gets me curious to see how it all plays out. Basically, you can create up to 5 fighters in different weight classes and go through both offline and online competitions to earn coins. With the coins, you can buy packs to boost your fighter's performance and yada yada yada. Look, I'm not gonna spend too much time on something I don't really understand, so I'll just wait until I get my hands on it to really understand how it all works. And for those of you that really enjoyed this mode in other EA Sports titles, I'm pretty sure you're just as curious as I am to see how it all plays out, so look out for that. The next information is about a knockout mode. And this one sounds very, very interesting, especially for players that want nothing to do with the ground game. All those players that constantly nag and whine at you every single time you take them down online, this one's for you, okay? You just want to stand and bang, bro, and just blast each other until someone gets knocked out. You got it. And with the physics-based knockout system, I can't wait to see the knockouts that are going to be happening when this game drops. It's going to be glorious, so I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Next is the custom event creator, and this one is kind of like the event mode in UFC Undisputed 3. You can choose your venue, choose the fighters, choose referees, set up the fights, and go at it. Now, I really love this mode in UFC Undisputed 3, especially for offline players that just want to sit back and relax and watch a fight. It's dope, okay? It doesn't sound like much. It does not sound like much, especially if you're mostly an online player, but I've done this in UFC Undisputed 3, okay? I've done this. I've set up fights, made predictions, and just sat back and watched the fights happen, and it gets pretty exciting. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one, and I already have some pretty cool video ideas that I'm gonna make for this mode, so keep an eye out for that. Now, we also have online championships, okay? You fight for the belt. If you win the belt, you become the champion. For online competitive players, I can't imagine anything more exciting. To be able to hold that belt and defend it over and over again, it's gonna be great, okay? Now, I will say that when it comes to online play and being competitive, I don't really see myself playing as much as I did the last time. Man, I had close to like 4,000 fights online when it was all said and done. I mean, that's ridiculous, and the truth is that I just won't be able to put that much time into competitive play this time around. Now, I'm gonna get very good at this game. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get good at the game, but I wanna focus more on making fun videos. Next information is about fighter creation. Now, we already talked about how we'll be able to create female fighters as well, but this time around we're getting a much more improved fighter creation system, which will allow us to create realistic looking fighters, or goofy, crazy, out of this world looking fighters, depending on your taste. Now, I'm an artist. I love painting, I love drawing, and being able to create lifelike photorealistic characters in a video game really will be a blast. Okay, it's gonna give me a creative outlet. I'm really looking forward to it. It's what I enjoy doing, and I'm gonna spend hours exploring the creation tool to see just how accurate I can really get with that creation tool. If you don't want to use the creation tool, you can always use Game Face, and I'm sure they've definitely improved on that as well. So I'm definitely excited about this, and I cannot wait to see how it all works. Now, when it comes to learning how to play the game, we'll be getting a grapple assist, practice mode, and skill challenges. Okay, when it comes to grapple assist, it's gonna be for players who find it a bit difficult to understand the ground game. Okay, there's gonna be a real-time display showing you exactly what you need to do and how to play until you at least get a hang of it. Now, in my opinion, this is really important, considering just how deep, technical, and rich the ground game is gonna be in this game. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be awesome, and it's a very important addition, especially for new EA Sports UFC players. The next is the practice mode, another very important addition. Here, players can pretty much learn how to play the game. Now, definitely there's going to be a lot of things the players are going to have to figure out themselves as they spend more time playing the game, but the practice mode is going to help with the basics and even the more complex moves. So I'm definitely going to be checking that out myself to see just how effective or ineffective it is. And last, we have skill challenges. This is pretty much mini games designed to assist players in learning how to play the game. So for first-time EA Sports UFC players, there will be a lot of ways to learn how to play the game. And not just with in-game tutorials, guys. You can bet that I'm gonna make tutorials myself as I learn how to play the game, and I'm pretty sure other players are gonna make tutorials as well. So there's gonna be a wealth of knowledge, so there is no need at all to feel intimidated by the game's complexity. We will have a lot of tools to learn how to play this game. But that's pretty much it for now. That was a lot of information to go through, but very much needed, especially if you want to know what to expect from the game that you're about to spend your money buying. Okay, now guys, I believe that EA learned a lot from their mistakes. I know a lot of you are shaking your head right now and going, whatever, it's EA Sports, they never learn. But look, I'm not gonna sit here and just praise them for nothing. Okay, I'm not getting paid by EA either to pump up the game. I'm just speaking honestly, and from what I've seen, from what I've heard, okay, they've really learned from their mistakes, and without a shred of a doubt, this will be the best MMA game ever made, I guarantee it. Okay, I really believe that, and it's only a matter of time before we have this game in our possession, and that's when we will truly know how great it is, or how bad it is. Either way, now you know exactly what to expect. I'm pumped, I'm excited, I hope you guys are as well. And I guarantee I am back. Okay, I am back to making videos, and I cannot wait to finally be able to tell you guys everything that I know about the game so far. As soon as I'm allowed to talk, you will be the first to know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I know I sound really pumped up and I'm speaking really fast, but that's how excited I am right now. I've really missed you guys, and I hope a lot of you didn't pack your bags and walk. If you did, I understand. Hope you come back, but that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Support the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon. Be safe.